Hi there, thank you for joining. This video is to go over how to complete our FBAR template. This is relevant if you are a US citizen, a green card holder, or a resident of the US as defined by the US tax law. So to determine if you need to file this report, there's a threshold of $10,000. And so this threshold is reached if you take the aggregate value of all of your foreign financial assets and if the sum is over $10,000. Within each account that you have, the value that you want to look into is the highest that was reached during the tax year. For pension accounts and GEML accounts, for example, this is relatively easy because you can just take your year-end statement, and unless you had any withdrawals, then the highest value should have happened on December 31st. For bank accounts, this is more difficult because you constantly have income and withdrawing money. So you need to take a look at every day, each transaction that occurred throughout the tax year from January 1st to December 31st, and find the day that you had the highest amount of money in your bank account. In addition to this, many bank accounts have multiple currencies, so you would also need to look into a dollar account or a euro account, for example, and any type of funds and any type of investment that you would have within the bank as well. And if you have a cash value, all of every aspect of your bank account needs to go into this number. You also need to let us know the name of this financial institution, the address, here's the city and zip code. The account number is also very important. And for some foreign financial accounts, the institution uses your Teutodat, which we would need if there wasn't an actual account number. If there's an actual account number, please list that. If not, then you can list your Teutodat. We need to know what type of account, joint, individual, maybe it's signature authority, the owner or owners of the account. And if you know the date that it was open or closed, fantastic. If not, you can just write yes or yes here. So for the purpose of this example, I used low numbers to show you that here, this account has a total of $9,000 and is owned by Asher and Natalie, and each individual that's an owner needs to report the full value of the account. This pension example has just under $8,000 and it's individually owned by Asher. So off the bat, both of these accounts are under the $10,000 threshold, but like I said, it's the aggregate value. So we need to add both of these accounts up for Asher's case because he is an owner of both accounts. And we see at the bottom here that the sum is $17,000. So Asher meets the filing threshold and he is required to file the FBAR. Natalie, on the other hand, is only an owner of this account, which is under the threshold. So she does not need to file the FBAR. To help you complete this, I have a few links here at the bottom. These links help you find out what type of various Israeli funds you have. Here is where you could find a list of bank addresses in Israel. And here is a link to find the zip code for Israeli addresses. It's just important we have all of these boxes completed. And this last one is for office use. So we take this filing very seriously, and that's because of the penalties that go along with it. Anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000 per account. You could have a penalty, so we don't want our clients to face that type of penalty, and we need to make sure that these numbers are accurate and make sure that you work hard to fill in this template correctly so that we can complete your return and your report correctly. This is again for the FBAR. There is another reporting requirement that's called FATCA, but the requirement to report that it has much higher thresholds, and I have that down here. It's also linked through this link, but I have a screenshot in the second tab, And here are the thresholds. It varies according to where you live and to your marital status. So if you are under these thresholds, then you could theoretically file the FBAR yourself. There is no real tax calculation. It's just simply adding numbers and reporting them. However, if you're not comfortable, then we are more than happy to complete this filing requirement for you. If you are above the thresholds that are seen in the second tab, then anyway, we will need to report your FBAR for you, as well as the FATCA. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'm happy to help. And if you would like to fill out the FBAR yourself, please also let me know, and I will provide a link for you to do so. Good luck.